Hello and welcome back to another video. Here we are in round 6 of the manufacturer series, which was the Nations Caprice series. Was supposed to do it, but not really doing it. But anyway, rushing in to jump into the Lexus. But anyway, first to check. And funny thing, we were only using, there were no tire requirements. It was only using the soft tires, which kinda the slipstream shortcut penalty was weak, so you could abuse the track limits a little bit. 23 laps of it of France Hatch in the United Kingdom. You're using the Grand Prix, 20 cars, and jumping in quickly, and which was really, I was really hoping it to be the best, because I'm used to Brands Hatch, the GP loop, the short loop not so much. I'll not race down that a lot, but I'm still, as in using soft tires, which was going to be easy. I know the track limits, I know the best, how can I put it, the best driving line to use on this track. But anyway, it was actually really refreshing, because I was waiting for this. I'm waiting actually for this, and I think there's also a Le Mans race later that will happen. I'm not really sure, but I'll check later in the coming weeks. But starting off, I was actually trying to make sure that we're not using any other compound tires, and starting off with the qualifier, because I didn't want to have a lot of like trouble with other cars during the qualifying lap, so I just had to let everyone else go, at least most of the group to go, because for some reason I didn't really trust that people are going to be really racing fairly and cleanly, I would say. So I just had to let a lot of people first go, and as so far so good. The pit lane is almost empty, so like a few cars remaining, and I think at this moment I'll just pass, because we are remaining on like what, 3 cars? Yeah, the Aston Martin, the Porsche, and me. So, and just had to, it was at least a good gap between me and the guy in front of me. A few 10 seconds, and going on the first flying, actually being the first flying lap. As you see, the Asia has made the mistake, tried to go in, and almost spun, but I tried to correct it and ruin that sector. So trying to go again for the third time, which I had enough time to. I did a purple in the first sector, and then going down to this corner, you have to use a lot of that track limit right there, a lot of that runoff. Wait for the turn in, and then start powering up. It was the best, not the purple, not the best sector, but still the run down here is supposed to be perfect, and the exit speed, which I need a purple, so which means the best guy didn't make the best lap. And right here you have to use a lot of this car, but I didn't use a lot of it because I turned in a little bit too late. And this is also where I'm really good at on this track. Actually, that is one of the most tricky corners. I did a purple again, so I'm faster so far than probably the guy P1. So the probabilities of me making a P1 podium, a pole position, is great. So you have to move on to the right side to use the first line and make 3. I'm only 0.004. But anyway, the guy in the Porsche went again faster, and I was 110 from him. And again, this is kind of a fuel saving race, so I had to put in fuel mix too, and short shift, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time into the pit lane. And going down here, I was actually hoping that the French guy in the Alfa Romeo behind me wasn't going to make a fuss and trying to attack, because that's the first lap. You see that it's a little bit squirmy because the tires are still a little bit cold. We need to warm them up a little bit. It takes a few corners, and so far so good. Clean racing. I'm pulling away from the guys behind me. It's kind of still the same, not that much, but different. Trying to make the most of the slipstream the guys will be receiving. So far everybody is within slipstream, so just taking advantage of the slipstream. You see the Alfa Romeo behind is kind of worried, trying to get the slipstream out of him, and he's just right, just 3 tenths behind me. Probably falls back again, and I'm gaining on the guy in front of me, also the British guy Musa, who almost went off track there. And this is also where a lot of people are going to crash. You see, there's similar on the map. There's already somebody who's spinning around there now. I'm already creating a big gap between me and the French guy behind me. So far so good. Short shifting. I didn't want to use a lot of fuel, and the guys probably started pulling away because I think for them they decided to go full throttle and not save a lot of fuel. And all the way in lap 3, the French guy and the Italian guy in the Porsche decides to go actually overshoots his braking point and goes into the gravel, which slows him down a little bit more than usual. And by the end of lap 6, the British guy was gone. Like, he was making, like, I don't know how can I put it, the usage of fuel was just trying to pull away from everyone else, which I was just trying as much as possible not fall too much behind. But the guys from behind me, the Porsche guy, the Italian, I just decided not to defend. If he wanted to pass through, I was not going to defend it, and here's one of the places he might take the position. Here he doesn't go for it, although he did have his slipstream, and he's going to go for it here on this corner right here. I think this is some, I guess. I gave him enough space, not squeezing too much. Now he's in front of me, so trying to get the slipstream out of him is going to be a little bit tricky. As you see, there is not really comfortable on that corner. He brakes a lot, and going down here, kind of flashing a little bit. He's just trying to tell him, come on, let's go. You're already using more fuel. You're not fuel saving anymore. So we need to catch up with the guy in P1. So try to work together, at least to get away from the guys in front of behind us. And they're working really well, kind of well, I might say. So we just need to go for another few laps, and you see there is not really comfortable. I think he's not really comfortable with this track. You see, it's still sliding a lot. We are wasting a lot of tire, which you're not supposed to. You need to conserve the tires a lot, because these soft tires, they are the most degrading tires in the game, the tire company, I might say. And they do not last a lot. But in this race, it was set 2x3, that's 3x4, kind of remember. And but it's not really that much, but still too much. Soft tires. So far 17 laps left to go, so we are on track on fuel. So we just need to maintain the tires, not go too much. And you see there, he's almost losing it because he's drifting a lot. He's getting out of shape a lot, and he's wasting a lot of time. And here I do put a lot of pressure on him, trying to just keep him in check. And we wasn't type of guys from the British guy from the user. He is actually 6 seconds away from us, and that's not really that long. In racing, it is a long time. 6 seconds, it is a long time. And so far, so good. We're having a good race. I'm just keeping up pressure with him just to see if he make a mistake. And as you see, that it's just drifting down. And I almost followed him just drifting down. He almost went into the gravel if I didn't brake a little bit more than enough, and managed to keep it behind him. So switching right there is okay, not that bad. Trying to just keep into the track limits, not brake a lot, so that I don't lock my tires more than I need to. And as you see here, it's just sliding all the way, not using the track like the proper braking points, or like the sorry oh, I'm kind of much to maintain a sleep first. As you go down and up into this set right here, this is where he really does get into his time to, how can I put it, to go into the grasslands. As you see there, he just steps out, he just lets the tire step out, and even let us tire step on the grass, it will spin around like very easy. And that just sums that up, because I did stay in P2 for a long time, and I did actually gain to P1, but I think he did start saving fuel when he realized that he's using a lot of fuel, and he's gonna, as I say, he's on 34 and I'm on 50% so far, and he realized he just needs to fuel up to 50%, so you're not going to stay that much into the fuel, into the pit lanes. But see, the ice wizard was 26, so he has to stay more time than usual, and so far so good. I'm on the end of lap talking. I decided to go for the overcut. He went for the undercut, and just changing, I still have enough for the remainder of the lap, and he's going to be a close one. And by the time I'm coming out, he's going to crossing the start finish line and the pit lane, and he ends up in P1, which he ends up there for a while before later on he does make a mistake. I think at turn 1, 2, 3, 4, at turn 4, yeah, because he just had to count it quickly on the map right there. You see there, you go down, or actually not turn 4, it's actually turn 1. He ends up into the gravel. I don't know why he ends up into the gravel. You see there, just on the map he tries to get back in, and a good gain on him, which was pretty good. He was using a lot of fuel. I think he put more than enough so that he can fully set it. But as I was just trying to catch up with him and anything like that, he just pulls away again. And I don't know, for some reason that Jaguar is quick on the straight lines, and the Lexus, as much as it is quick, that is not really quick enough, but the handling was better than enough. We finished in P2 with a very big gap to the guys in P3, and ended up in a good points position. And hope you did like the video. It's a short one kind of, and see you in the next one. Peace.